Hi, how you doing? I am Diana. This is my podcast, Royal Treats. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the birth struggles. And if you've been listening to my other podcasts, you'll know that we're discussing how we were born and why we were born and what it all means. And what are our birth stories? What are our struggles? How were we born? What did we come into this world? And what was the intention? You're going to hear me talk a lot about intention, and I'm always going on about intention because intention is everything. Living with intent and then living with intentional living is just so important. Waking up each day and setting intentions for your day and setting intentions for your life is so powerful. So powerful. When I got to grips with this in my own life, it was revolutionary. It changed everything. It changed the way I looked at life. It changed the way life responded to me. Now you'll hear me talk about chakras, Reiki, blocking, trauma, all these things, and you'll know that this is what I do. I'm an energy master healer. I practice Reiki, distance online courses. I have students. I have women that I coach from my live programs. I take them through a 7-week program, which is intense, with one-to-one coaching, group coaching, material, techniques, meditation, anything, everything that you can imagine to get people into a space where they feel that they belong, where they feel powerful and purposeful, that they live from their heart, that they have clear communication, that they have third eye opening, so they have that visualization and that discernment, where we can put up boundaries and things that can really help change us, and get us connected to our goddess beings or our god beings, godlike creatures that we are. We are, because we've been created in his image, so therefore we are gods. We walk on this earth as gods, and it's powerful, isn't it, to know that actually we have all this power to create the life that we want. There is a possibility for your life that you have no idea what is possible for you until you step into a space where you say to yourself, I am here, I belong, I'm safe, the universe has got me, so let me go forward and step into a world where I'm creating and living the dream. Living the dream is what I do every day, and I want to share that with you because I want you to live the dream too. Let's get on with it. Lovely. So I was exposed to drugs. My son was exposed to drugs, and I'm talking about from birth. I was exposed to drugs for many years. In fact, I went through 20 years of darkness before I actually became the light worker that I am today. And I think it was necessary for me to go through that darkness. I see it as a major part of my life, which was very important. Until we've gone through a certain amount of darkness, we will never see the light. We've got to go through that and do all the shadow stuff, Carl Jung says, So I was confronting a lot of my demons and dealing with a lot of darkness, and I'm glad that I've through those phases of my life, and now I can help those and serve those who are still in that space and need my help and need my guidance. It's important for me to obviously recognise that I'm not perfect. I'm a human being just like you. I will go through darkness again. I'm sure there'll be dark days. There'll be moments where I think, oh, why? Universe will test us many times, and out of our test comes our testimony. So, right, without further ado, if you were exposed to drugs during your pregnancy, during your birth, so your mother was exposed to drugs via maybe epidural, maybe various other things. I was actually on morphine when I had Tristan as a pain thing when I had cesarean, so I was really out of it. And I remember them injecting the morphine and me kind of feeling really, really out of it and not feeling really, I feel really woozy and kind of feeling sick. And I was like, wow, I didn't really like that experience, and not something that I recommend for anyone. But also, cesarean, it meant that he wasn't ready to come out at all because he was breech. So he was the wrong way round for a very long time, and he wouldn't turn, and I didn't want him to turn manually, so I decided to go for cesarean. It's not the best solution to have your children, but I guess it's sometimes the only solution in so many circumstances, so we have to do what we need to do. I actually work with women who are pregnant to get the womb ready for birth with my Reiki healing and through affirmations and getting them to connect to their womb and feel more at ease and more at peace in their body so that they can go forward and give birth pain-free and give birth naturally and connect to the baby in the womb as well, and all lots of different things. So if you are a woman and you're pregnant, please do contact me. Me or my team will get back to you about some more info about that. And if you're womb cleansing, if you're trying for a baby, then womb cleansing is a great way of, again, just getting the womb clear and ready to create life, because that's what it's there to do. So there might be times where you feel that IVF might be an option for you, but I always recommend trying this alternative methods before you seek IVF, because there are many ways that we can clear and prepare your womb that don't involve drugs, that don't involve hormones, that don't involve your body and unnecessarily going through what it needs to go through. Also, there's various other things I can do in terms of wombs. That would be people that suffer from polycystic ovaries, endometriosis, etc., etc. So I'll be happy to share a little bit more about that as we progress through the program, because it's something that I'm very passionate about after having had polycystic ovaries for many years, which was associated with abuse, which was also associated with overactive sacral chakra, which means I was too promiscuous, very sexually active in my 20s. So it just meant that actually I needed a lot of cleansing and clearing in my womb area in order for me to prepare for life. And actually, I did eventually give birth and obviously have Tristan, and that was a great thing. But for years, it was an issue with the cysts. It caused me a lot of discomfort and pain. So I really sympathise with women when they are going through what they're going through in terms of that area. Okay, let's move on, because I'm conscious of time. I tried to keep it to 15 minutes with you guys so that I'm not rambling on. So you might tell yourself, you're feeling ungrounded. These are the things that happen when you're exposed to drugs, when you're in this life. And I can definitely relate to this because my mum was exposed to drugs when I was born. That you actually end up having a problem with drugs, and I did have a very serious problem with drugs most of my life. Your body is stifling. So your body just doesn't feel at ease in yourself, in your body. You feel like you might fade in and out of life. So that might mean that you're just not present. Just don't feel connected to yourself and your surrounding. You might be here one minute, you might be checking out the next. It might be just you being in conversation with someone, you just might not be there, might not be present, might not be interested. It's kind of feeling the environment that you're in and feeling what's around you. And anxiety could be a massive thing that's associated with people that are exposed to drugs as well, because you'll also find it really hard to focus on certain things. You'll find that you're always kind of in a cloud or in a fog, and you might feel numb, or paralysed. And actually this will affect your relationships. You could be emotionally cold in relationships. You might find that you're not really connecting to your partners, you're not really opening up and telling them or expressing with them how you feel, your deepest, darkest thoughts and your emotions. And this is important. This is also connected to the throat chakra, as we will go on and discover a little bit more about communication when we get to week 5, when we discuss the throat chakra. You might feel that you can't get what you want. We can't always get what we want. That's my favourite song, by the way, by the Rolling Stones. Literally, I put it on and I kind of feel like the universe is telling me, you can't always get what you want, but when it comes a time, you might find you get what you need. I'm not going to sing for you, but you know what I'm saying. You might have to deaden things, and I think that's just kind of like, it's easier for you to shut off and cut things off rather than actually deal with what's at hand. So you dead a lot of your relationships, or you dead a lot of the people that are around you, or you just cut things off. And I've done this plenty of times as well. I'm guilty of this 100%. Just deading off and just going, I don't really care, I'm not really bothered, I'm not interested. What does it matter? Like, who cares? And just kind of like being very cynical about my environment and people that are in my environment, and just kind of being like, whatever, whatever. We've all done that kind of whatever. And even just deaden the fact that you're here and you're alive. Just kind of really play that down. And I think suppression is a big word when it comes to this struggle, that you really find it hard to be yourself and express yourself, and suppressing your emotions is a huge part, and you need to find more grounding. And this is obviously a lot to do with the chakra. Root chakra is grounding, so connecting with your earth, connecting with your environment, connecting with yourself, connecting with your birth parents, celebrating life, celebrating your aliveness, celebrating living, being here. Wow, what an experience. I always tell people it's like 1 in 400 chances that you're here. 1 in 400 trillion, sorry. Yeah, it's huge. The fact you're here is you're a miracle. You're a miracle. Like, I want you to say that. I am a miracle. Say it, go on. Say it louder. Say it louder. No, louder. Come on. Like, this is something that I look in the mirror every day when I wake up, and I look in the mirror and I'm doing my facial routine or cleansing routine or whatever. I'm saying my mantras and I'm doing my meditation, and I'm like, yep. Because I have to go through and do all these reframes as well. And reframing is clearing the script, and you hear me talk about it a lot throughout this course. I am here. I am grounded, I am connected, I am in charge of my body, I'm experiencing freedom, I am belonging to this planet, to this earth. I'm here, god damn it, I'm here. Some people are fighting for their lives, some people have died too soon, some people, have gone through serious amounts of trauma, and really, I've had conversations with people, and I look at their lives and I think, wow, you're here and you're smiling and you're living, and I've been through some serious shit in my life too. So I just kind of think we have to be grateful for the fact that we're here, and we find that gratitude. We take that forward into our lives, in every angle of our lives, and wow, it's just so powerful. It's just so powerful. I want you to be able to express yourself fully and freely in this life, and I want you to experience that your body is responding to you and your thoughts. Listen, I used to always be over-analysing everything, and I used to always be playing down that my greatness. I am here for a purpose, and obviously my purpose is to free others, awaken the masses to the possibility of their lives. And I coach women, I coach men, I work very closely with women on several other programs that are more to do with womb cleansing and stuff like that. So please do contact me, info@queenofmylife.london, if you're interested in anything that I've shared and finding out a little bit more information, or if you want to purchase any of my programs, then me and my team will be able to help and assist you. Listen, I'm very conscious of time. I only get 15 minutes on these podcasts. I'd love to be able to share with you more, but I think you're getting the drift as I'm sharing each one. You're getting the bigger picture of why you are the way you are, why you say the things you say. And also then you just kind of go, oh, well, it makes sense now. And it's not my fault that I was born into this struggle. It just is what it is. It is what it is, my favourite saying, literally. When things go good, when things go bad, it is what it is. And it is accepting. I think acceptance is amazing when we're able to utilise it in every part of our lives. Accept what's happened to you. Accept it and move past it. And know that, you're holding the pen in your book of life. You're writing each chapter. You are creating this reality. And you hold the power. So, without further ado, we are finishing up. We are rounding off. May just take this time to send you love and send you light, peace and joy to your hearts, and have a good day wherever you may be in the world. And really and truly, thanks for listening. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for taking time to invest in your life, to better yourself and become a better version of who you are. Take care. Lots of love.